Hello, I'm Dr. Susan Naguib. I'm joined by Dr. Cheryl McNeil, Professor of Psychology in the Clinical Child Program at West Virginia University. Dr. McNeil is a world-renowned researcher who has focused her career on studying effective parenting practices and managing the disruptive behaviors of young children. She has authored several books and over 100 peer-reviewed articles and is also a master trainer of parent-child interaction therapy. I am fortunate to call Dr. McNeil a friend and a mentor whose passion for helping children and families we share.
Hi, Susie. Thanks for that nice introduction. I am Dr. Cheryl McNeil, and I am here social distancing with my family in Morgantown, West Virginia. I am excited to have this opportunity to do this video with Dr. Naguib in hopes of helping parents cope with children's behavior during this global pandemic. We are collectively going through a very difficult time. The demands on parents have increased exponentially. We are feeling increased stress and anxiety, not only related to the health effects of COVID-19, but to the impact that this crisis is having on other aspects of our lives. Parents are concerned about their financial security, and many are trying to work while caring for their children around the clock. Pressure is building as parents attempt to manage their children's schooling while dealing with the challenges of social distancing. As child psychologists, Dr. Naguib and I are eager to use our training to support all parents and children during these trying times. To this cause, we will be sharing with you a behavior plan that you can use with your children in your homes to help you manage their behavior during social distancing. I created and used this plan with my own children when they were little. I used it during challenging parenting times like long car rides or when my boys were stuck indoors because of bad weather. When the boys were getting wild, being disrespectful or fighting, and my husband and I were just like at our wits' ends, I would pull out the cooperation chart. It always helped to motivate all of us to focus on being more positive, more cooperative as a family. Dr. Naguib is currently using it with her own daughters, Daniela and Carolina, who will demonstrate how to bring this plan to life.
As a parent, I'm experiencing the joys and the challenges of parenting during this pandemic. And when I'm not parenting, I'm helping other parents via telehealth. I think this is a great time to start an effective and incredibly creative behavior plan. And I hope that you and your family benefit from it as much as my family and my girls have. So what is a behavior plan and a behavior chart? A behavior plan is a set of steps for navigating challenging behavior. You might choose to implement a behavior plan to reduce behaviors such as whining or noncompliance and to increase positive behaviors such as following directions, playing nicely with a sibling, and completing schoolwork. One tool to implement a behavior plan is to track and reward behavior by using a behavior chart. We will be outlining how you can implement and put into practice Dr. McNeil's cooperation chart in your own homes today.
The cooperation chart is a robust behavior plan that works for all kinds of behavior of young children. The chart is simple for children to follow and enjoy. In order to make the chart, you'll need a piece of paper and a pen. You literally can just use a sheet of paper like this and make the chart in a few seconds. We'll put a happy face in this column. We'll put a sad face in this column. Then we'll write our children's names. Mine are Danny and Will, like this. And you can have a chart for breakfast, a chart for lunch, and a chart for dinner. Or you can have a single chart that has breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You're going to be keeping track of happy faces when they do something well, and sad faces when they're having some difficult behavior. And then you're going to be adding up to see if they have more happies than sads after each interval of time. If you feel creative, you can make the chart a fun art project with your children. Or you can even print out the cooperation chart. We've developed one and we've put it on our website, so you can get one from my website, or you can go to Dr. Naguib's website at the Sunfield Center. It is important to be consistent in providing rewards regularly to our children. So we want to tally the happy and sad faces at 3 times a day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. By providing rewards after each meal, it helps us to remember to reinforce our children's positive behavior throughout the day. Dividing the day into 3 segments also allows our children to work on improving and maintaining positive behavior, since they'll have 3 opportunities to earn rewards each day. Once you have made the chart, it's important to place it where it is easily accessible to you and visible to your children.
For every positive behavior you notice, give your child a labeled praise and place a tally in the happy face column. A labeled praise is a specific praise telling your child exactly what it is that you like.
Wow, Daniela is doing a nice job. She wrote breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Carolina, you're doing such a good job cutting. I think you're definitely going to earn another smiley face.
When you praise behaviors you like, your child will do those behaviors more often. Praising also makes your child feel good about themselves.
To address negative behavior, give your child a 2 choices warning statement. For example, if your child is pinching his brother, you can say, "Please leave your brother alone." If he does not listen, you say, "You have 2 choices. You can leave your brother alone or get a sad face on your chart." So let's try this again in a different scenario. Let's say it's dinner time and you say to your child, "Please come to the table." Your child ignores you, and so you say, "You have 2 choices. You can come to the table or get a frowny face on your chart." If your child does not listen, you say, "You didn't listen to me, so you get a frowny face on your chart." It is important for you to stay calm and give the 2 choices statement and the sad face statement in a neutral tone of voice. You also need to use ignoring strategically. You can expect arguing, tears, and tantrums when your child gets a sad face. That is totally normal. The chart only works if you avoid arguing and raising your voice. Just ignore the negative behavior by staying quiet, turning your face away from your child, and walking away calmly.
Okay, in order for this to work, you will need to give your child at least 2 happy faces per hour. For example, "Carolina, I am so proud of you that you brushed your teeth all by yourself. I'm going to give you a happy face." Giving your child at least 2 happy faces per hour will result in approximately 8 happy faces per interval. You are then going to provide a mystery reward if your child earns more happy faces than sad faces during that interval. Now, you may be thinking that rewarding your child 3 times per day is a little excessive. I can see why you think that. However, the kinds of rewards that we're going to be suggesting here are not expensive or elaborate. Instead, they are free activity rewards that only take a few minutes of your time and add a lot of fun to your day. You can add some treats for variety if you want to as well. Some activities that my daughters really enjoy include tic-tac-toe, skipping around the house, following the leader, hangman, and who can stay quietest the longest. We have all enjoyed doing these activities together as a family. What makes the rewards even more fun is that there's an element of surprise. The rewards are written on slips of paper that are cut and put in a container for your child to pick from.
Here are some helpful tips to know when implementing this chart. Number 1, set your child up for success. You may actually want to rig the chart in the beginning. That means that you'll catch your child being good more often than misbehaving. That way you will ensure that your child earns a reward for the first few tallies. Ideally, you want your child earning the reward at least 75% of the time so that they are motivated to behave. Number 2, stick with the program. You can expect tantrums, tears, frustration when your child gets a sad face or when they don't win the reward. It is expected that children will be distressed when given negative consequences, particularly in the beginning. The distress is necessary to motivate your child to try harder to avoid those sad faces in the future. Realize that behavior may get worse before it gets better, and stick with the program. If you continue to use the system, your child will develop better skills for regulating emotions and accepting consequences. It is essential to remember that improvement is seldom seen on the day that your child receives the negative consequences. Instead, improvement happens the next day or the day after, when your child realizes that you will follow through with consequences and ignore tantrums. You will know that the program is working when your child chooses to cooperate when given that 2 choices warning statement in the future. Now here is your third tip for using the cooperation chart. Ignore negative behavior. If your child reacts badly to a sad face or not receiving a reward, ignore all disruptive behavior. Similarly, if your child pouts about the reward that is drawn from the bowl, use ignoring. Avoid arguing or negotiating about the reward, and whatever you do, do not pull a different reward from the bowl. Simply say, "I'm sorry that you do not like this prize. If you work hard, you'll get another reward after dinner. I hope that you will like that prize better." You want to avoid arguing, and you may even want to disengage with your child completely by walking to another room. Give as little attention as possible to your child's negative behavior. If you stay consistent, your child will get better at accepting disappointment and will make better decisions in the future when given that very important 2 choices warning statement. Finally, make the chart part of a routine. Always tally up the happy and sad faces after breakfast, after lunch, and after dinner. The chart only works if you are consistent. Although it takes a little time to provide 2 happy faces per hour, giving those labeled praises, and then giving the earned rewards after each meal, believe me, I can tell you from firsthand experience that it is a worthy investment of your time. You will end up saving yourself countless hours of nagging, yelling, and idle threats by being positive, keeping up those happy faces, and trying to get about 8 on the chart for each of your meals.
We hope that this plan brings your family plenty of joy. And for myself and Dr. McNeil, we hope that you're safe and healthy.